We've got tips and recipes for healthy living. So for fun and inspiration, come and join us in the raw food world.
Welcome everybody, this is Matt Monarch and Angela Stokes with the Raw Food World TV show. And today is still Wednesday, May 20... What is it? 13th. And you wanted recipes? We're going to give you recipes. Tips and recipes, right baby?
Yes.
Alright, we're doing some raw ice cream just for you on the Raw Food World TV show today. And we've got Steph, the goddess. But before we get started, let's show them one of your other recipes real quick, if you don't mind.
Okay.
This was...
I was like, no, what's he gonna do?
What you got going here?
That's tabbouleh. And, dip. That's what we call it, dip. It's green dip.
Let's do it.
Okay, so today we're going to make chocolate bliss ice cream. Now this is one of my favorite foods, and I actually eat it pretty much every day. There's some days I don't, but it's pretty much every day. I especially like it, well, in the mornings and at night, and really any time, I guess. So there's not really a best time for it. That's a long laugh. Okay, so what I'm going to show you is ice cream is fast and fun and easy, and it's like basically fat-free compared to regular ice cream. There's no sugar, there's no additives, as you all know, because you're already on this Raw Food Network. So let's get going. So the first thing we're going to do is I've got this super duper Vitamix blender, and we're going to stick a half cup of chocolate bliss. Now this is a super blend that Todd and I carry, and it's full of like hemp and cacao and bee pollen and maca and guarana, and the end is listless. The list is endless. It's got 35 different kinds of superfoods that are all in the perfect right quantities for this. So
wow, so it's kind of like you did all the work for them. It's like making ice cream a blend. It's already packaged for you pretty much, and you're just
yeah. Hey, that's a great way to look at it. It's like ice cream in a bag. It's like astronaut ice cream, but not dehydrated or funked up in any sort of way.
Where do we get this ice cream in a bag?
Okay, you can go to highvibehealth.com, and that's sort of a tricky name, so I'll spell it. It's HIGHVIBE health.com. Did you like
Right
how
on.
I was like spelling it with my hand for you? highvibehealth.com. Okay, so we got our half cup of chocolate. Now we stick in 1 cup of soaked cashews. So I soaked some cashews for 4 hours.
Are you sure that's 1 cup? I saw you eating those for like 10 minutes straight.
Okay, it's 1 cup minus 3 smidges full. And then I'm going to add tocotrienols. Now this isn't necessary. Tocotrienols are like a high grade of tocopherols, which is a vitamin E. It's going to make your skin look creamy and youthful. And it gives it like a malty sort of taste. So it'll be like chocolate malt from like the 50s sort of flavor. Not like it's actually from the 50s, but you know, that 50s sort of flavor. And then we have vanilla agave. And this is another one of the keys. It's I consider it to be precious nectar.
Can I smell that?
Yes.
That is precious nectar.
So I don't normally measure it, but for recipe purposes, I'm going to.
Is that just vanilla beans with agave or something? What is it?
It's a vanilla powder that my friend David makes, and he puts into his own special agave. So
Wow.
It's called Sunfire Superfoods Vanilla Agave, and you can get that also with the Chocolate Bliss from us. So.
Nice.
Okay, ready? So we have a half cup of vanilla agave, and you can see there's all kinds of little
Wow.
vanilla pieces floating in there.
I just want to drink it.
Yeah, I have that problem too. So you can see there's all that leftover stuff, and that's sort of a bummer. So, well, no, I won't do that because there's a lot of us eating it.
What do you normally do with it?
I normally won't put it in a cup, or you could take your finger and
Lick it?
yeah, wipe it around and lick it. Maybe I will.
I'm okay with that. Are you okay with that?
I'm very okay with that. She didn't touch any dogs.
Okay. So then so I'm going to recap. We have a half cup of chocolate powder, 1 cup of cashews, We have a half cup of vanilla agave, and we're going to put in 1.5 cups of pure water. And that means some form of high-grade filtered water, whatever that is for you. And then we're going to stick in a whole bunch of ice.
Wow.
And by a whole bunch of ice, that's usually around 3 to 4 cups.
Wow, I've never seen ice cream made like this. Normally I see you need an ice cream maker or something like that, and this is just...
Oh, we have the ice cream maker portion too. So this is beginner lesson. It's going to be frosty, and we're going to whip out the ice cream maker in 1 second.
Okay, cool.
But it only takes 15 minutes.
You can also stir it, if I'm not mistaken, every 30 minutes, and that'll work.
Yeah. I had a friend do it. It's much more difficult that way. You
Okay.
can go to like Target and get an ice cream maker for $30.
How long do you have to wait, though? Oh,
15 minutes.
15 minutes,
The way
okay.
I make it only takes 15 minutes.
okay.
Okay. So now we're going to blend on high. Okay, let me get that little top part in. All right, perfect. So you can see it's like, I don't know if you can see that. It's sort of thick and chunky, and you could leave it this way,
Oh,
and it
man.
ends up being like a Frosty. Remember from the 80s, everybody ate Frosties from Wendy's, like a chocolate
Smell that, baby.
milkshake.
Wow, that's
So you could just eat it right now.
Yeah, you could eat it right now and make like milkshakes, and I make everything with it. But so we're gonna pour it into our ice.
Cuisinart ice maker. I actually had one of these.
Okay, so we're gonna just pour it in, and I'm gonna press start in a second, and in 15 minutes we'll come back and show you our delicious ice cream treats.
All right, everybody, we are here with the finished project. Woo! That's raw chocolate ice cream with all sorts of fun stuff on it.
Yeah, so what we did, and I'll show you how, is we took some ice cream and we put in this little bowl, and then I sliced up some bananas, so it's like a real chocolate sundae. And then I used some activated walnuts and smashed them up so we had little nutty bits too. And then for the finale, we sprinkle some vanilla agave across the top, so it's just like having caramel syrup like when we were all little kids. So this is how easy it is. Ready? We just scoop right out of here. Look, it even makes a little ice cream. Put a couple little bananas on.
Wow.
Maybe one right in the middle. A little bit of our almondness. Oops, I might have put a little too much ice cream in there. And then, for the creme de la creme, a sprinkle of vanilla agave.
Just like when we were
Yes! Just like when we were children.
children. Yeah.
So, then I'll be the first one, or would one of you like to be the first ones to taste it?
Nah, you go first.
Okay, I'll taste. I am biased because I made it, but I'm pretty sure it's going to be delicious. It's so good. Seriously, this is one of the best things ever. It's so jammed with so many nutrients, and like makes me feel so good, and it's also really delicious, which is really important too. So
Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Ice cream, you scream,
we all scream for ice cream. Ah!
Woohoo!
In fact, I'll eat some now because we were screaming so much.
It's tiring work being a raw goddess in the kitchen.
You can go to highvibehealth.com where we have the recipe written out, and we'll rewatch this video over and over and over and over again. So, thanks guys.
And you're gonna have a supersonic, vibelicious, high vibe day if you eat this ice cream.
Yes, you'll definitely have a high vibe, supersonic, delicious day. That's for sure.
Nice. And we've got
Angela Stinks.
and
Stephanie Gariano.
and Matt Monarch looking at chocolate ice cream. And we'll see you tomorrow at the Raw Food World TV show.
Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again. at the Raw Food World.